Well, got a little bit of caboodle on Fox News, and they're talking about the Department of Justice. They want like $28.6 billion. And they need that so they can retrain all the police. You know, make them more tolerant to Islamics and to blacks. And they want to put body cameras on all the police so they can be held accountable. Yeah. You think maybe they could use the money for a better purpose, like maybe for investigating the true culprits behind Fast and Furious? I'm just asking. I don't think we need to put body cameras on our police. If we trust our police enough to give them guns, we need to trust them enough to do their job without having to have them record their job. What that's going to do is it's going to result in the death of a significant number of police. Why? Because they're going to hesitate. They're not going to react the way they were trained to react. And they're going to be retrained not to act the way they were trained to act before. This isn't any different than the administration going about and removing any mention of Islam in any of the government manuals, the military manuals, the CIA manuals, the FBI manuals, the alcohol and tobacco manuals, the Border Patrol manuals. Boy, they were busy reprinting all those manuals. How much do you think that cost? Yeah, what they need to do is forget about the cameras, forget about the retraining of the police so they can be more tolerant with blacks. You know, blacks are like 13% of the population, yet 80% of the crime. I mean, what kind of sense does that make? Yeah, they need $8.6 billion so they can retrain the police. And they can video every aspect of their working days. You think that's a good idea? I don't. But it seems like the chosen one and his flunky, the less than honorable Attorney General Eric H. Holder. He's pretty big on that. While they're at it, they should investigate the Attorney General's culpability into Ferguson. They should investigate the governor, Jay Nixon, on his culpability in what happened at Ferguson when he gave the stand-down order to the National Guard, which resulted in the destruction of 18 buildings and countless incomes for those folks that worked in those buildings. They should look to prosecute the stepfather of Michael Brown when he was yelling, "Burn this bitch down, burn this bitch down, burn this bitch down." They should look to prosecute Al Sharpton for inciting the riots that led to the death of 2 New York police officers. They should look to investigate the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio, for the comments that he made to incite rioters that also, I believe, resulted in the death of those 2 officers. There's a lot they could do with that money other than blow it on cameras and to blow it on retraining that the police don't need. That's sort of what I think. What do you think?